Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. And no run back on the opening kick. 2-25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 45's the mic.
Stafford. Pass to Cup. He'll be dropped after a gain of 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers a week ago for Cup: 7 catches, 95 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and he knows how to get open.
Try to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back. They can't hold it, Coach. Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point put through by Succo, and it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. And looking to raise his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. Really helps you get back in sync as a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
I'm coming after
you. I'm coming after you. Second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away.
Oh, again, he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Let's go!
Offensively lucky. Able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So here come the Bucs now for their first drive. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. It's Miller, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Watch the pass. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark.
Yeah, baby.
8 yards
Yeah,
gain,
baby.
2nd and 2. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. He hit pay dirt so many times we've almost lost track. Every time we turned around, he was in the end zone.
And those weren't all just 1-yard plunges either, partner. I mean, he ripped off a few long jaunts as well.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Trucks over him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go. Oh, now let's do this.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. That may be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now his.
Let's go.
Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down
Let's go,
at the
boys.
19.
Let's go.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is met in his
Young Trip is here, baby. Young Trip.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Tight end to the left. Tight end to the left.
Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
Come on, baby.
45.
Let's go.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he goes down, but not
baby,
before getting this inside the 25.
This is it. This is it. Let's go, baby.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
We played to win. Let's go.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. third down's important to them, they find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
On play action, Fields.
Check. 3 down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down to the 6-yard line. On
Lay
a
down.
pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're going to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Fournette. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
57.
Fournette, touchdown, Buccaneers.
Come on, baby.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you to be almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
They don't get nothing.
Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned. Time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right, other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Move 16.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 3 down.
Now Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 45.
Throwing is Stafford.
Let's go, D. Be serious right here.
Looking middle, and that's complete. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting for the series.
Are you getting a headache?
And they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Time. I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41.
Let's go. 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaway. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he caught it.
I believe they buzzed down.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful
Come on,
one.
QB, come on.
Fournette, a first down carry. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 73 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fields now to throw.
3 down.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. Down to the 6-yard line. As he gets and he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point put through by Succa. And that will extend this big lead. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This gets this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
Zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have a field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
45.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so 2nd and 9.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he works it across the 25 before being
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Unbelievable.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Zero. Check play ball. 3 down.
The final shot before break. Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have a halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action, taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Hey, we got 3 down.
A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we
Still
talk
first
about very
down.
few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Three down. Check. Single.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Double tight. You got three down.
Throwing on second and long. Fields. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision, good footwork, and add a little bit of play, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to find Miller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
57's the mic.
Fields. A pass underneath to Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then
This is our time. Our time.
There's 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
That's a heck of a tackle right there on third down because they have to swing it out to the back and hope that he can make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
Watch the slant.
They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns. Already, but won't get a fourth here. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
80.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Check. 45's the mic. Check.
On first down, Stafford here. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just a second catch.
And people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks. Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. Nice goal there for a good gain and a first down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now this will complete on the slant route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
That's it. We got time left, time
Quarters have
left.
come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Tight end's right.
From the gun, here's Stafford. It's complete to Robinson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run out to catch, but it worked really well.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To throw is Stafford. Uses the stiff arm. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Hey, 54. Middle. Hey, hot.
Stafford going to give it Akers on the draw. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Second 53.
So they'll go with Akers again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
59. Alert. Drill right. 22. 21.
Now Stafford. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
About the 21 or 22. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Good.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. 92 yards on the ground for him so far.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays.
Let's go,
really
baby.
Let's go. Defense. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Tight end to the right. Move. Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been
Let's go. Dig side. Let's go.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Target, 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 target.
They'll run it again with Fournette. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
Last stop.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, yeah.
They'll run for it with Fournette. And he's going to get forward for about 5, and then maybe coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Holding offense.
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking ground and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Let's go, defense.
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay.